All right, y'all. I need to finish the rest of these tomatoes before I kill them, okay? These tomatoes have been lined up for days and days. It's now Monday. They're about to die because they need water. And it's been cold. So, let me water real quick. I'm going to water all these babies really good. And then let's get them in the ground. Hopefully it won't take all damn day. It's already after 5 o'clock on a Monday. I had to work. Let's see how many we can get done. I think the longest, what's going to take the longest is the GD tags. So let me get them watered and let me write out my tags. And let's get these tomatoes done. Okay, listen. By the time I got all the tags done, it's too dark. Okay, so all the tags are going to say the 23rd of February. But they're not going to get planted till the 24th, okay? Help me remember that. They're not going to get planted till the 24th because I'm going back inside. We're going to do it tomorrow. I'm off work tomorrow. I go back to the doctor tomorrow. I am getting back on my weight loss shots because I'm tired of gaining weight, okay? I've gained almost all the weight back that I lost last year because hunger is a real thing and it sucks. I lost 67 pounds last year, and I'm pretty sure I've put at least 40 back on since September of 2025. I'm not having it. If my insurance is covering this stuff, I'm going to be on them shots until my insurance doesn't cover it anymore. I know. I'm also going to get a weight bench, okay, and some dumbbells, and I already have a walk pad. I'm going to start working out. Also, I requested hormone replacement therapy before I strangle somebody, mainly Mr. Smith. Okay? Menopause is real, okay? It's a real thing. It's real. Anyway, let me close the doors to the greenhouse, and we're going to go inside. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye. It's the next day. Or should I say the next evening? It's, I think, after 6. I was actually out on PTO today. And I was still working until almost 6. But I did go to the doctor today. And I got my estrogen patches. Well, I have to pick them up tomorrow from the pharmacy. I got my progesterone. I got my Zepbound prescription. But I am going to have a hard time finding it. My pharmacy doesn't have it. They're going to try to get it. But I'm going to probably have to call around to all of the pharmacies in the area to see if somebody has it. It's been on back order. But there's just not enough hours in the day. I think I'll feel better once I'm on the hormones. I do. But right now I'm out here watering and checking on the tomatoes. I didn't get to check on them all day because once I was done coming back from the doctor and the grocery store and the pharmacy, I had to work. There were too many emails coming in, things that needed to get done. So anyway, also we frosted last night. We got down to 36, I think. I wasn't expecting that because for some reason I had my weather app stuck on Houston and not Cleveland or Splendora. Houston's a lot warmer than here. I'm like, oh, we're only getting down to 43. And when I got up this morning, I'm like, God dang, this house is cold. It was 36. Anyway, whatever. Y'all. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Maybe we'll get to plant our indeterminate tomatoes tomorrow. Which will be Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Okay. Anyway. Let me get things watered. And I will come back to you tomorrow. Bye. Y'all, it's been days and days. I'm making myself come out here on a Thursday. It's after 5. It's probably close to 5:30. I should still be working because there's still work to do. But I've got to plant these ding-dang tomatoes before they die. Okay, I've been watering them day after day after day. After they dry out. Anyway, I'm going to have to change the date on all the tags They say the 23rd. Today's the 26th. I was going to leave it if it was just like the 24th, but it's the 26th. Okay. So I'm going to change the date on all the tags, but I'm only going to change the date as I plant them, because if I take the time to change all the dates on the tags, it's going to be too dark again, and then we'll just waste another day. Okay. So we're going to start here, right here, with Tommy Toe. And then we're going to move down to Brown Sugar. And then we're going to do Cosmic Eclipse. I'm just telling you now. That way I don't have to stop the camera and I'm just going to go. And then we're going to do Casey Joy Red. And then we're going to do Butterscotch Beef Steak. And if we have time, we're going to come over here. And we're going to do Gobstopper. We're going to do Green Zebra. Bug Tussle Buttermilk. Zoichka. Oh, these ones are about to die. I'm going to have to water these first. This one's about to die. I know. Okay. Well, actually, let me start planting, and then I can always water when it's dark. I don't have to film when I'm watering. Here we go. Let's start with Tommy Toe. I got almost half of them planted. So I just did this row here. I didn't go over there. Do I have time? Probably. I don't want to. I'm tired. I want to go inside and I want to sit down and not do anything. I'm tired. Okay. All right, well. Tomorrow's Friday. And then it's the weekend, so we have time. We'll get the rest of it done tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow's also a busy day. I already know. But maybe I could cut out a little bit early, or at least on time. And we'll finish up the tomatoes. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting close, okay? All right, guys. I'll be back. Bye. All right, y'all. It is almost 11 o'clock on a Saturday. I need to get these tomatoes done. So let's go finish the indeterminate tomatoes. And then I think I'm going to bring out the peppers. I tried to kill some of them. I'll talk about that later. I did a bad thing. Anyway, let's finish these tomatoes. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to start here. There is a nest of fire ants. So many fire ants right there. So I'm going to do that area very carefully. But we're going to start here and just work our way all the way down. And probably, see, I have these poles set up from last year because these are indeterminate, so I can stake up the tomatoes. Same with the ones we did the other day, okay? There are poles that go up so I can secure the tomatoes. After we do that row there, because I'm telling you all this now because I'm just going to turn on time lapse. We're just going to go. We're just going to get it done. Then we're going to come over here and I have poles, okay? And we have more tomatoes here. And then I think I'll tell you what each tomato is after. And that's the plan. Oh, and over here, my old tomato towers, which have since become cucumber towers, they're going to be partially tomato towers this year. I do have some tomatoes down there. And some there. Okay. So, oh, and a mystery tomato. I put a pole in this pot. Last year I had the sunrise bumblebee from Deanna in this one. This time it's going to be a mystery. It's going to be a mystery tomato. I don't know what it is. Because things happened. Okay, it might be in another video that I haven't edited yet. Things happened, and I was potting up, and I think I pulled it by accident, and then I went back and didn't know what it was. So, anyway, it's a mystery. Okay, so that's my story for this Saturday morning. So let's get all these tomatoes done. And I'm going to put some tomato fertilizer in each hole with them. I'm not burying them too deep. You can bury your tomatoes deep so you get more roots along the stem. There are different camps on the pros and cons of that. Whether you want your tomato to spend time and energy making those roots, or if you just bury it pretty much how it was already in the pot, and that way it can concentrate on the roots that it already has getting into the soil and then get the top growth going, instead of trying to spend energy making roots along that stem that is now buried in the soil. So you can do what you want to do. I'm not going to bury them that deep anymore. So okay, all right, that's it. Let me put you on the tripod and let's go. Well, I was coming back on to tell you, yay, I'm finally done. After all these hours. It's probably after 5, I don't know. 4, it's close. Something. It's 4:35. Anyway, I forgot. I have some here by this trellis. Yeah, amongst all the asparagus. This is my asparagus bed. Call these babies. Here on this trellis, we're gonna do twyman. I think it's a red tomato. I don't know. But we're gonna do 2 of them right here. And then we'll go to my tomato/cucumber towers and do Marsha's Starfighter beefsteak and Rebel Starfighter Prime, I think. Anyway, and when I'm done with those 2, then I'll go around and I will show you every single one of them that is planted. And I think that is most of my tomatoes for 2026. I have a couple of micro dwarfs that I had started inside for hashtag WIG 2025. But all of my hashtag WIG 2025 is coming outside because I just can't. I can't participate this year because I can't take care of them. So anyway, it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, all right. Let me plant this twyman and my starfighters, and then we'll be done. Okay. Okay, all done. Finally, it's getting dark. So let's hurry real quick. I'm gonna run through all the tomatoes. Also, I planted another one that I forgot about. The mystery one. Anyway, that's done. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all the tomatoes real quick. And then this video is done. Okay, Bella's gonna show us her pig. Right here we have a Tommy Toe, Brown Sugar, Cosmic Eclipse, Casey Joy Red, Butterscotch Beefsteak, never mind this box. That's to cover up oregano. So, Butterscotch Beefsteak. Coming around here on this corner, Green Zebra, then Gobstopper, then Bug Tussle, Buttermilk, then Zoichka, Sweet Aperitif, Woolly Kate, Large Barred Boar up against those poles. Then you can barely see down here, they're very small plants, fuzzy blue balls. You can't see because of my finger, but anyway, fuzzy blue balls. And then I got 3 chocolate sprinkles. And then we come all the way over here. And we have Black Prince, Jarson 18-3. And then I have 3 Carib around that pole. Coming over here to this lattice, we have 2 Twyman. Mystery tomato here. I put a pole in that pot. And then over here, we have Marcia Starfighter beefsteak. I have 3 of those. And then 2 Rebel Starfighter prime. Okay. These are all of my tomatoes that I'm not planting in the garden. So these are extras. These are for the plant sale, my garden club's plant sale, and for the plant swap. So they are in much too small of pots, so I will have to pot them up. I just don't know if I have enough soil right now to do that. So yikes. And they're flowering. They're flowering. Look at that. Which one is this one? This is Casey Joy Red is flowering. I should have planted that one. Those tomatoes are named after Edgar Case. He was like a, is he like a psychic? Edgar Case. I don't know. I've heard about him like on Ancient Aliens TV show or something. He was like a psychic and a interesting, very interesting person. So anyway, it's named after him. All right, guys, that's my tomato video. I have no idea how long it's going to be because I think I've been filming for days and weeks, maybe a month, since I potted them up. I think is where we're starting. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just thought about something. Hi. Did I show you the new garden once it was finished with all those tomatoes? Let me just give you a, just real quick. I think it's important to document, okay? Because I don't know how big they're going to get. And I think it's important to document this. So let's go through all the tomatoes of the new garden real quick. Okay, so here we have the lovely grid that I built. And this is Floridade, Albanga, Marglobe, and Marglobe. So that's those. Then over here we have Dean's Chocolate Salty Balls. Oh, those are all Dean's Chocolate Salty Balls. We have Kazula 224 in those 2 bags and that bag. This is Sweetie here and here. This is getting very big and bushy, so I did put tomato cages because I think this is going to be quite a bushy specimen. This one here, Chloe's just following me. This one is chocolate fruit jelly. Got 2 of those, and we already have some really big flowers. Look at that. I know. Then we have 2 Copper Rivers. That's going to be a big one. And then we have cream sausage, those 2. And then Uluru Ochre, 2 in this bag, 1 in that bag. This is my Verdalcify. We have 3. Really nice specimens. Look how pretty that is. 3. And then Supremo paste tomato. There's 2 or 3. 2. There's 2 in there with a cage because it's going to get kind of bushy. And then over here, this is actually growing really nicely too. Do I not have a tag? Is there no tag in here? Oh, how hilarious is that? I think it's an Ace 55, but who knows? Now I'm going to have to go back and watch my own footage to see what this is. I didn't put a tag. Well, that's dumb. Okay, and then over here with my beautiful lettuces. Look how pretty this lettuce is. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Aunt Lou's Underground, and I think I have 3 of them in here. And then over here, I have my 3 house microdwarfs, and they look lovely. So that's them there. And I think that is all of my tomatoes. And look how nice everything's looking. I did some cleanup and some organizing. So this area looks good. This area looks good. The other garden, the other garden does not. Okay. I'm going to work on it tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.